Stevie, welcome in. How are you? How's it going today? Earl, welcome in. How's it going? How are you? Happy Thursday. It's Thursday. How are you guys doing? Happy Thursday. Good morning. Good afternoon, depending on where you're tuning in from. John, welcome in. Mike, how you doing, honey bunny? ¿Cómo estás, Mike? How you doing, Michael? John, how are you? Lewin, how's it going? Rafael, ¿cómo estás? Brent, how you doing, honey bunny? Cousin Cadillac, welcome in. How you doing, Brent? Thank you for the heart me. My favorite people are in the room. That means I'm gonna have a wonderful life. ¿Cómo estás, Rafael? ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo va? If, how's it going? Thank you for liking the live, guys. I appreciate it. Mon ami, how you doing, Brent? How's it going? Super mejor que ayer. Qué bueno. Qué bueno. Marnie, come sit. Mike, thank you for liking the live. Mike, did you get you some rest last night? Albert, welcome in. Veronica, good afternoon. Good morning to you. It's still morning for us. Good morning, Veronica. How you feeling today? How's your morning going so far? How's it going? Snoop, welcome in. Marnie. ¿Cómo está portando? Marnie. No, me porto bien. Well rested. Me porto bien. Estoy bien. How you doing, TJ? Welcome in. ¿Por qué te ríes, Rafael? ¿Por qué te ríes? Yanis, welcome in. I'm doing good, Veronica. It's okay. That's okay, Veronica. I appreciate that. Thank you. Madush, how's it going? I'm doing good. So, Yaya, y'all say a prayer for Yaya. She's taking her English part of her GED test right now. So I talked to her, and she said, Mom, I'm nervous. I said, it's okay. You got God with you. It's going to be okay. Dandelion, how's it going? So y'all pray for my baby. Oh, es acá, allá en Colombia. Me gusta eso. How you doing, Hardy? Welcome in, Hardy Chris. ¿Cómo se está portando mal para que le vaya bien? How you doing, Aaron? Good morning to you, right? It's morning or no. It's evening for you. What time is it there, Aaron? I can't remember. My friend, welcome in. I'm doing good. Teddy, how's it going? Good morning to you. How are you? Marnie! She walked off again. Kid Galaxy, how's it going? 5:25 p.m. My dog walked off. Dandelion, how's it going? Thank you. Siva. Bless you. You're deaf? That's okay, Isaac. How you doing? Where are you tuning in from? Are you able to read my lips? Or is it you have something on your screen that's doing the captions? I look tall. I'm 5'6". Pues no soy latina. Al lado de mi mamá, ellos son puertorriqueños, pero nomás tantillo. DJ Soundwave, thank you for the rose. How you been, DJ? Troy, thank you for the follow. Busy day? I'm doing okay. It's not so much busy. I don't have much planned today. Kelly, welcome in. How's it going? Brent, thank you for the match star. Where am I from? I'm from Texas. Let me go find Marnie. Hey, come over here. Right now. Come here. Come here right now. She don't listen to me. I made her sit down when I came over here. Come here. Thank you, Brent. That's a new gift in the gift gallery. And you were the first one to give it to me. Troy, thank you for the follow. Marnie, sit. Not with me. You got mud on your paws. Don't hop up here. You're going to get in trouble. Oh, man. Allergies. Teddy, good morning to you. Reason Elvis, how are you? Truth or dare? I don't know. Sit your tail down somewhere. No, I say if you don't bring your little butt over here and sit down somewhere. She gets on my nerves. She don't listen. Andres, how are you? Want to try a high bun? That's not a very good one. What is Michael's name? Peter, how's it going? Was your demanding voice so humble? My name is Tabitha, but you can call me Tabby. Peter, how's it going? 13, how you doing? There you go, 1, 2, 3. How you doing, Halo Ben? Welcome in. I have bobby pins on the front. How's everybody doing today? Ooh. I have bobby pins in the front. I don't want it down. It gets hot. I got a lot of hair. I don't need any more volume. You see all this volume I got? I don't need any more volume. Thank you, Teddy. Blessings to you. Jeffrey, how's it going? I don't need any more volume. You see all this hair? I don't need any more volume. Niggas, how's it going? Good morning. How you doing? How you feeling? Yeah, I got all the volume. I don't need any more volume. How y'all doing today? How you feeling? How's it going? Let me wipe out the camera. How you doing, niggas? Hair feels lighter? I don't know. Clay, how's it going? So many things? Yeah, I could hide so many things in my hair. What is this for? I mean, it won't stay there, but you can't see it, right? Maybe a little bit. Lounging out. I used to have a bob before, but I kind of like it longer. How often do I wash my hair? 2 to 3 times a week. It just depends what I'm doing, Veronica. I would like to do every other day, but because, you know, it takes forever to dry, and it's not good for your hair to stay wet for a long period of time. There's a monarch. Maybe 2 or 3 times a week. If I'm lazy, a couple times a week. Semi. When I don't wash my hair, when I try to prolong, you know, push the washes back, my hair is not happy. But it's not as dense, so it don't take me long. KFY, how's it going? Semi, welcome in. Nicole, thank you for the follow. The hair in the back. Trying to reach over so I can. Did I do a video today? I did one this morning, but I haven't done my dance video. Do I ever braid it? Sometimes, but it don't stay neat that way. Bronze Classic, how's it going? Thank you, Racer. Okay, thank you for the follow from Indonesia. Welcome in. I am dual streaming, guys. I'm on TikTok and YouTube. Thank you, Jeffrey. No, I'm in Texas. I'm in the U.S. Then frizz? Yeah, I don't like that. It's a lot of work just for it to frizz up like that. All that work, it takes forever. And then it frizzes up. Thank you, Nate. Thank you, 13. Thank you, Rodney. I got some chocolate. Y'all want? I got some new chocolate. You want to try it, y'all? You in Texas? What part of Texas you in? This one is from the place I like to get the chocolates from. I get it from Etsy. Farmhouse Chocolates. It looks so pretty. It has strawberries on there. Yeah, strawberries. Look. It tastes good. That's the front. The little bars. Here. This is your bit. This is your piece. Here you go. I still wish you could do. What stuff? I'm North Texas. What did you mean? Stan, welcome in. Cowboy 7, welcome in. How are you? What did you mean? How 1, 2, 3? I did a high bun. Oh yeah, I started a long time ago, but I stopped for a while. Now I'm picking back up. I've been on TikTok for the past year. I've been streaming every day. From Oklahoma, welcome in. How's the weather up there? Did y'all get a lot of rain? I was born here. But after I was born, we moved to Florida, and then we moved to California. But I kind of went back and forth. I graduated high school here, but then right after high school, I went back to California. And then I came back. We could be married. You mean May 5th? You doing good, Cowboy 7? Welcome in. Like more DFW area. Not yet. Man, we been getting so much rain here. You may move to Florida. You ready for the heat and the humidity? Have a lot of sundown towns. Yeah, Texas got some too. California, Texas, most of your life. Which one do you like? My allergies. Freelancer. Mofo. Get your funds up. Thank you for the match star. Am I Ethiopian? No, I'm not Ethiopian. My allergies. You heard of allergies, freelancer? You talk to your mama like that? There's still a few? Yeah, there's one in southern Texas, southern part of Texas. I did a high bun. I just didn't want to keep it up like that. 1, 2, 3. I did a high bun for you. I just don't want to keep it up like that. My hair is heavy and I get headaches sometimes. Patrick, how's it going? Welcome in. Thank you guys for liking the live. I put it up, but I took it down because my hair is heavy and it can give me a headache. I am from the U.S. I'm in Texas. How you doing, Patrick? TJ, thank you for liking the live. Sam says hello. How are you? How's everybody doing today? Happy Thursday. Time going by, moving by so quickly. Yeah, that's rude. Because I'm sniffling because of my allergies. TJ, thank you for the match star. I appreciate you. Thank you, TJ. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. Ramal, how's it going? Thank you. Oh, it's cute. Thank you, TJ. The fairy hide. Al, welcome in. How you feeling, Al? Am I black and Hispanic? I do speak Spanish, but I'm not Hispanic. My mom is black. She's native. One person was Puerto Rican. My dad's side, they're Scottish and English. Smoked herbs and medicinal plants? No. I tried gummies before, but now I'm not into smoking. I'm not into that. I don't, for whatever reason, I don't know. I have people in my family, other people that smoke, but that I don't. I've never been interested in that. Carl, how's it going? Yeah, I did gummies. So I do have seizures, and I had a neurologist once. He told me off the record, have you ever tried? He's like, maybe it will help you. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like that feeling. I think I would have to take a very high dosage for it to affect me, because I'm already pretty chill for whatever reason. It just doesn't affect me, and for the amount that I would have to take, I like being in control of what I'm doing. USA is a wonderful country. Where you from, McKay? You said what else, Kelly? Thank you, Noble, for the lightning bolt. Oh, you said what else? You want me to break it down? My mom is black. There's native on both sides. Blackfoot tribe, and then the other tribe, I'm not quite sure. But it's on both sides of her family. My great-grandfather was Puerto Rican. That's what I'm told. My dad's side, they're Scottish, English, 7% German, 4% Wales, small percent Icelandic. That's what my ancestry says. But from what I know myself to be, I know the black and the native and the Scottish part. Do I drink? I do have wine on special occasions and stuff. Murray, thank you for the heart me. I do sometimes upstate. I'm dual streaming, guys, so I'm in TikTok and YouTube. Pero I am in North Central Texas. Thank you guys for liking the live. I appreciate it. If I send the invite, I wasn't trying to. I did it by accident. I was not trying to. I haven't done that in a while. I was not trying to send an invite. Thank you, Rockney. How are you? What I have on the schedule today? I need to do some. Murat, why do you refer to me like that? I don't know how I feel about that. I need to do some cleaning outside, because we've got a lot of rain. I need to do some stuff in my garden. Mike said, you can tell who talks to women and who doesn't. It's crazy. Yep. Mike, how you doing? Tina, how's it going? Agni, my day is going well. I'm in the U.S., Murat. It's very windy out here. Thank you, Ragni. Charles 187. Am I preparing? Preparing for what? Woman this morning who looks like me, same face, hair, really? Did you tell her hi? Did you tell her hi? You should say hi. Thank you, Nunu. I appreciate that. From Finland, Antonio. How's it going in Finland? How are you? What's the weather like right now in Finland? No, it's not cold. It's not cold here. It's not cold. You didn't? Hi, Ether. Waiting for summer? I don't speak Portuguese. I can understand it a bit, but I don't speak it. And what I can understand, I can translate it. You from Brazil? Welcome in. Excuse me, Corey. How you doing? Excuse me. Art of War. Welcome in. You in Dallas? You sick of the rain? Yeah, you guys got a lot of rain. We did too, Nate. We got a bunch of rain. I'm from the U.S. I'm in Texas. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Corey, how's it going? I'm from the U.S. in Texas. Thank you, guys, for liking it live. A couple days and back to the 60s. We've been getting a lot of rain in Texas. It's been wet, muggy, not much sun. Four 65739. How are you? Welcome in. No, I'm in Texas, not Florida. No, my allergies. Messing with the allergy too. I'm doing very good. I'm doing very good. Yes, I live in the countryside. Mike, welcome in. Janice, how's it going? Sage Alicious. That's cool. I like that name, Sage Alicious. Thank you guys for liking the live. Serene, thank you for the follow. Rodriguez, thank you. FBX2, how are you? I'm from the U.S. I'm in Texas. Gerald, welcome in. How's it going? Gerald and Karen. I'm doing good. I'm doing very good. Thank you so much. From Jamaica, welcome in. Get you. Get you. Get it you. How you doing? I'm sorry. The text is real small. Thank you for the compliment. How you doing today? Where are you tuning in from? Blessed, also blessed. I am not married, but that don't mean I'm here to connect with anybody romantically, okay? I'm just putting that out there. Brent, thank you for the match star. I'm not married, but that doesn't mean that's an invitation, okay? Thank you, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm dual streaming. I'm on TikTok and YouTube. Dita, ¿cómo estás? Tabita la dura. How you doing? Yeah, just because I'm not married, that don't mean that's an invitation, okay? And not why I'm here. I'm in the U.S. I'm in Texas. 10 p.m.? Okay, Rodney. I hope you get some good sleep. I appreciate you stopping by, hanging out with me. I hope you rest well. I'm not ready for marriage? Yeah, I'm ready, but I don't want to be. I can get married whenever, but I don't want to be married. I get married, guess what? Bye-bye Tabby Land. Razzie, welcome in. I hope they're not coming back here. I think they're coming back here. Oh. Hold on, guys. Please don't come back here. Hold on, y'all. My neighbor is coming over here. Marnie! Marnie! Hold on, y'all, okay? Marnie, come on. Come on. Come. Alright, y'all. You off at 7. Lemony, welcome in. Sorry, y'all. That's a neighbor from the front. They go on the other side, but they take part of my driveway. Yeah, I know them. Yeah, they live in the front, but my driveway is long, and it's because all of this is like heavily tree, grass. They go on the other side. Miss Parker from Movie Friday. How you doing, Daniel? Welcome in. No, but I'm very mindful at night. Hold on, y'all. I'm back. Thank you, Mike, for the fairy high. Charles, thank you for the heart me. Thank you for joining my fan club for 1 year. JJ, welcome in. How you doing, JJ? Thank you. It's your 1 year anniversary. Yay! Thank you, Charles. I appreciate you. Last night I celebrated 400 days of going live on TikTok. Okay, guys, let me catch back up. Volna, how are you? I'm back, right back. He's not cutting my grass. He lives in the front. But he was trying to go because there's a dumpster on the other side, and he tried to take my driveway. It cuts off at a certain point. Jamal, thank you for the follow. He cuts the grass every time. She said, no, he doesn't. No one ever comes back here. They don't have a reason to come back here. How you doing, D? If I see anybody walking back here, I'm like, what, I meet them before they get to my house. Is your goal just upping the subscribers? I'm trying to get monetized, Brian. I'm trying to get monetized. John, how's it going? You have a reason? No. No. Yes, he is. Ideal you become I Show Speed female version? Who is that? I'm not familiar with that person. Diana, thank you for reaching a level. You just reached level 25. How are you? Thank you for the heart me. Platform success? Happy Thursday, Diana. Mike, thank you for the heart me. Am I close to my goals? No. Not on YouTube. Thank you, Diana. He makes 800,000 per month on YouTube? Wow. I don't need that much. I'm just trying to get a portion of that. I'm doing good, Diana. Yeah, I don't know who that is. R&B, welcome in. Let's see. Let me scroll back up. Jamal, Diana, thank you. Nate, you asked, do I think I could live in the suburbs? I wouldn't want to. I don't want to go back to the suburbs. I go to town to visit family, and when I go, I can only be there for a little bit. The longer I'm there, the more it bothers me. I do not want to go back to the suburbs at all. I'm feeling good, DQ. How are you? Thank you, R&B. 54 million subs? Wow. Well, you don't understand your competition for attention then? It could be worth it to... Well, I get what you're saying. But I'm not really trying to... I am trying to, like, grow my community, but not to that extent. I don't think I would want that much attention. You need a kid fan base to get that big, or so. No, I don't want that. I'm just, this is a community for everybody who wants to be here. I do come on live because I get to meet new people. People that don't know me, they find out about me, but I wouldn't want that. I believe that would come with a lot of other problems in my life. I like to keep my life simple. I don't want all that. Yeah, I'm not trying to compete or whatever. Not at all. If it turned into a competition, I wouldn't want to do this. I do this because I love people. I like interacting with people. Part of it was to bring me out of my shell because I'm a very shy person, but not to compete. I don't care what other people are doing. Yeah, I don't care what other people are doing. My holy kings, how you doing? Pedro, welcome in. Randy Miller, how's it going? Happen if you're here. I'm sure you'd adapt to. You'd have the money to solve those problems or hire people who could. All that attention, though. I don't want all that attention. Marnie, you know what I think he did? I think he dumped whatever he had over there. I don't like that. I'm not shy anymore. I'm still pretty shy. I'm interacting with you guys online, but I guarantee if I was in front of you, I would be a bit different. We did Uno instead of words with friends last time. Has to walk with security everywhere. I wouldn't like that. What's my dog's name? Marnie. Her name is Marnie. You got good news? Let's hear it. Blake, how you doing? Thank you, Diana. Marnie. It's Marnie, like Barney, but Marnie. Miserable? No. Marnie. Marnie, like Barney. Barney the dinosaur, but Marnie. Why would he dump that over here? Why would he just take it to the trash can? We got a trash can over there. Yeah, Marnie. Dancing to my good news. Hold on, let me go find Marnie, see what the heck she's doing. I'll be right back. Alright, y'all, I'm back. Yeah, Marnie. You would be terrified of me in person? Why? Trying to fight the landscaper. So he is a neighbor that lives in the front. So I'm on 240 acres of land. There are two houses in the front. And he lives at one of them. And we're all pretty spread out. I am tucked off in the corner by myself. No one should be coming back here. My driveway is just for me. Now I have to pass through their area because they're at the front, but no one should be coming back here. I don't want anybody coming back here because it's just me and the girls. Now there's people on the other side, like that way. There's a few people. It's two women and one guy. They never ever come over here. The women never come over here. Sometimes the man he comes from this side and he'll kind of walk my driveway because he's going to get eggs from another neighbor, but I don't I don't like anybody coming over here. That's really one of the reasons why I do want my own property. I don't I'm okay having neighbors spread out, but I don't want I don't like having visitors. Thank you, John. I appreciate you. Adebayo, how are you? You be laughing all the time? Why? Too pretty? Do you play with the chat or just those? I'm playing with the chat. So when I come online and play Uno, I am playing with my TikTok community. They tell me which cards they want to play. She is half Schnauzer, her dad is a Schnauzer, and the mom was a Chiweenie. Alright, Rodney, I'll see you. I hope you have a good night's rest. Well, good day's rest. You be smiling all the time? Get off my... No, I'm not like that, but I'm just very protective because it's me and the girls back here, you know. They don't have... There's nothing back here, so why would they? They have no reason to come back here. A bigger dog? Once I have more land, perhaps. I'm not married. He said, hi, baby. Welcome in. Marnie is half Schnauzer. Do I have Asian or Indian neighbors? No, I don't. She's half Schnauzer. Her dad is a Schnauzer, and then her mom is a part Chihuahua, part Dachshund. Yeah. She's small. I don't know how small she is. I don't think she weighs even 10 pounds. So she's not tiny, but she's not big. It's nice to see you too. But I don't mind neighbors, but I just don't like nobody coming back here because they don't have a reason to come back here, you know? They don't really have a reason to come back here. So what are you doing back here? What culture would I like to learn more? Any culture. I like learning about other cultures. Ori, welcome in. So I have a neighbor who I thought it was. Sometimes he cuts my grass. He's an older gentleman, and it's so kind of him to do it. But sometimes he cuts like areas that I don't want him to cut. Like one time he cut into my garden bed, and I had a bunch of plants like arugula growing. He weed eated that part, and I don't know. So I would prefer to cut the grass myself. Give to God. Thank you for the heart, me. I'm from Texas. I'm in the U.S. I'm in Texas. Give to God. How are you? Also mention that your dad and nephew are always visiting. Well, they can see because when I drive in, they can see who's coming my way. A1, welcome in. Thank you for the rose. I'm doing good. Give to God. I'm doing very good. Because we shared like, I had to take part of the driveway to get to mine. Hammer time, how you doing? David JB, welcome in. Robinson, thank you for the follow. I'm doing good, Batman. Welcome back in. I'm okay with them. I don't really like people coming back here, you know? Like I said, they don't have a reason to come back here. There's the gentleman that cuts my grass, he have a son that's around my age. He used to walk, you know, he would walk every day, and him and I are friends, so like I'm fine with him, you know, I'm used to him. He don't really walk this way anymore because the grass is so overgrown, but I'm used to seeing him. I'm comfortable with him, you know. Like if I ever need help or anything, I ask him for help. I'm comfortable with him walking back and forth. He's a bigger guy too, so he kind of looks after me too. He be letting me know what's going on. Prince Sam, thank you for the rosa. Yeah, they are. There's one neighbor that's kind of, but the one I'm closest to, like the woman who was taking care of her mom, and then I take care of her animals when she goes out of town. She's very sweet. Her and I share the same birthday, but she's extremely sweet. She's such a lovely person. And the gentleman that I was speaking of that cuts my grass, him and his wife and his son, they're very lovely people. Kong, how you doing? Good morning to you. Tutu Wayne, how you doing? Tyrone, thank you for the roses. Brian the True, welcome in. Thank you for the heart, me. Shane, how's it going? Hans, how's it going? Welcome in. Have I caught a cold? No, it's my allergies. Do I think it's very affordable? Yeah, it's affordable. A lot of people are moving to this town though, because you know Lennar has bought up some communities and they build in communities. I hate that, but a lot more people are coming. I don't like it. There was this huge property. It had a home on it, like a pretty large home on it, and a barn, and they had animals on it. And I knew for a long time they was probably trying to push those people out. Well, finally, they tore the house down. I guess the people sold out. They sold it. They cut down, and the land was so beautiful. All these wildflowers would grow. It was so nice. They cut everything down, and they build a big old building there. Every time I drive by it, I get mad. I just look at it like, oof. Prince Sam, thank you for the my star. Tyrone, thank you for the heart me. Today's generation, teens and 20s are the most depressed age bracket in history. Blade, how's it going? I can see it. They spend a lot of time on, a lot of people spend a lot of time, especially younger generation, online. 12, how's it going? How are you, Joe? ¿Cómo estás, Jolito? ¿Cómo estás, Joe? How you doing? How you feeling? Blade, how are you? John Porter, welcome in. Almost weekend. Would I move to another location in the same area? I'm trying to move from this state. Bien, me siento bien. Bien contenta. Yeah, it's windy out here. The weather's been so moody. I'm doing good, Billy. I'm doing very good. How are you? Yeah. Texas is cool, but I don't know why it's never felt like home for me. I will live peacefully in your country. Where are you from, Kitty? TJ, thank you for liking the live. The Netherlands, that's cool. How is it for people living off grid in the Netherlands, Kitty? What did I not like about Texas? The heat. And then there are no mountains where I am. I'm looking all over the place, Joe. I'm looking all over the place. All over the place. I'm open to wherever. Everyone speak English? The goat, how you doing? I'm looking all over. Just wherever, you know. You'll swap with me? How safe is it in the Netherlands? I'm doing good, the goat. With the climate change, where is nice now? I don't know. I'm just trying to get away from the heat. Keeping the options open. Yep. Yes, I is. Yes, I is. Anytime I talk to my family about me leaving, my mom was like, well, what about this here in Texas? I'm like, Mama, what don't you understand? I don't want to be in Texas. I told her, so Mama, one day you're not going to be here, and then what's going to be left of my life? I have to do what I want to do. I can't do what you guys want me to do. They just want me to be in Texas. And then my stepdad going to tell me, well, when they die, then I can move. I'm like, what is that? Come to New York? You know, I saw some land in Buffalo, New York. It was a couple of acres. It looked nice. It was very inexpensive, but I don't know about New York, though. Texas, he sucks. GGG, welcome in. Fer, how you doing? ¿Cómo estás, Fernando? Texas is an hour behind NYC. Fernando, ¿cómo estás? Yeah, the summertime is brutal here. ¿Cómo estás, Fernando? I wouldn't like New York. I'll take your word for it. You were born in Buffalo? Were you really? Yeah, I seen a couple of acres in Buffalo. It had a little creek running through it. It's cute. But I've never been to New York. My daughters have been, but I've never been, so I don't know. I wouldn't feel comfortable just buying land and not seeing it. I gotta go there first. People are rude in New York? Oh. Thank you, user 853. I wouldn't like that. Would you murder me? What is that? You mean married? Your iPhone 13 is so bad? What happened? Chunkin, how's it going? We are number 5 happiest country? Wow. That would be cool. The Netherlands. Do I live off my land? Yeah, for the most part. I mean, I do go to the store. I do go to Target and places like that, It's a little wild. You would to move outside the city. If I were to move anywhere I'm moving, I'm not gonna be in the city. I'm gonna be outside the city limits. Cletus, how's it going? Everybody's doing well. Everybody's doing good. I appreciate you always asking, checking on us. Big King, how's it going? I can't handle New York. Pace in New York, people are in a rush to go. Yeah, I don't like that. I like slow living. My girls have been to New York and they tell me it stinks, and also I wouldn't like it. It's too many people. Pero, thank you for the follow. My day has been good so far. It's still early, but my day has been good. How's your day? Jason, welcome in. Thank you guys for liking the live. I am from Texas. I'm in the U.S. Thank you for that follow. Lynn, welcome in. How's it going? New York doesn't stink? They said it stink. They were in New York City. They say it smelled. Deep South country. I'm trying to move away from the South. Thank you, Island Man. You from Nigeria? Welcome in. Thank you, Oya Beats. I appreciate you. Does stink? All that pollution? I didn't know. That's what my girl said. My daughter said they smelled a little funny in the city. Yeah, I'm not talking everywhere else. I'm just talking. They were in New York City. They said it smelled a little weird. New York is about to be taken over by rats. The rats are plotting something over there. You want to go on vacation? How do you know that I'm a safe person to go on vacation with? Went to law school in New York. She says it stinks there too. I want to be where mountains are. I want to be where the mountains are. Trees. You live next to the ocean? Trees. I need a bunch of trees. I like green. And I like the mountains. I want some water on the property. Not a well, something else. The rats in New York are gay. They stick up people for cheese. In the lake, that sounds nice, Jason. Yeah. Some quiet, tucked off somewhere. Yeah. Bernard, how's it going? Someplace quiet. Where I am is quiet. But someplace even more quieter. You Samoan? Rats headquarters is in New York. Oh, y'all don't talk about New York. Somebody is from New York. We don't want to put it down. How's it going, Caleb? Welcome in. Have a property with the waterfall. Man, one time, Nate, I saw some land in Arkansas. It had a waterfall on the property, but it was so much land. I'm like, I can't handle that much land. It was so beautiful. It had a waterfall on the property. I was like, oh. It was like a dream, but it was so much land. I'm like, I would not know what to do with that much land. All the way from Texas? What part of Texas you in, Caleb? I'm in Texas. I'm in the U.S., Ricardo. Supertramp, how's it going? But it was so nice. I was like, man, physics bro, welcome in. It was so pretty. Big rats, the pigeons are dirty, a lot of littering. You in Tyler? I know where Tyler is, Kayla. How you doing, physics bro? Good afternoon to you. Was it affordable? No, it was way outside of my price range, It was way outside of my price range, but it was beautiful. That was too much land. The taxes on that property had to be, for that amount of land had to be sky high. You grew up in Kilgore, I know where that is too. Do I farm during the day? Yes, I do. Please be single. No, I'm not here to connect with anybody romantically. I'm sorry. COVID messed up the economy. It sounds so good to be true. Yeah, it was expensive, but it was beautiful. I don't need that much land. The land I'm on is extensive. 240 acres. That's way too much. That's a lot of land. I just need a little bit. You're 6'4", 220. Good for you. Good for you. You rich too? Good for you. That's good. That's good. If you tall and you 220, you can find women easily. Women like the height. Billy, welcome in. That doesn't do anything for me. You want to get donkey with your new home? Yeah, I wanna, wherever I go, I wanna be able to have a donkey. Thank you, Blade. It's too tall. No, I mean I don't really care. Tall is nice. I don't care how tall a person is. I don't care nothing about that. Billy, how you doing? Welcome in. Phil says suddenly a handsome man enters the chat. Wow. Troy, how's it going? The thing about it is, the people, men be, naming off their qualities. I don't care. I don't care nothing about what you look like. What does your spirit look like? Who are you on the inside? I don't care about how much money you got either. What kind of person are you? Just cause a man is rich, that don't mean he's generous. A man could be rich and be so stingy. A man could work at Walmart and give his whole check to his woman. I don't care about what you got. What does your spirit look like? Do you believe in God? Do you pray? When we go through hard times, are you going to pray for me? Are you going to keep me covered under prayer? No, it was someone on my YouTube live too. I don't care about what a person looks like, Okay, my high school sweetheart, I got married, right? When I first met him, I wasn't physically attracted to him. I had classes with him and I didn't even know it. I didn't even know that we had classes together. He's like, yeah, I knew we had one class together. He's like, oh, I had this class with you and we also had this class together, and then one of our classes are right next to it. So I was seeing him all the time, but I wasn't paying attention to him. I shared this with you guys the other day. I don't really, I can see that somebody's, nice looking, but that don't mean I'm attracted to them. I don't feel that initial attraction when I see people. Like I can see a man is nice looking, but I'm like, oh, he's handsome, but that don't mean I'm attracted to him. I want to get close to him. I've always been like that. I don't find people, initially attractive like that. Big pun, look alike. I don't have nothing against big men. Big men. My mom likes big men. I'm okay with big men. My home language is English. Just have good hygiene. Can you bathe properly? Do you brush your teeth? Do you floss? 500 pounds? I don't know. Because the thing about it is, if you're that big, how can you keep yourself clean? I like good hygiene. You gotta smell good. Fingernails gotta be clean. You gotta be able to take care of yourself. As long as you can go on a hike with me, we can walk around and you're not gonna pass out, we good. All the big men I know speak to strengths. I don't care about the weight part. You can have some weight on you. That's all right. Keep me warm at night. But you got to be able to like take care of yourself. You can't be unhealthy. Where you. I like to go and do outside stuff. You got to be able to walk with me. If you can't walk, then you got to be able to hike too. Got to be able to walk in the heat a little bit. The stuff I like to do requires some you to be healthy. you know. Self pride and take care of me as well. Awesome hiking trails there. You could push me in the buggy. I don't want to do that. How you doing, Abdul? Welcome in. Thank you, Pedro. I think a lot of women. I think a lot of women. This is my opinion. I think a lot of women aren't necessarily attracted to the men that they're with. Maybe a little bit. Maybe it had to grow on them, but I don't know. Now that's my opinion. So do you have a preference when it comes to men, overweight lovers? What do you mean, my hurricanes? Billy said, I don't want to take care of a man. I take care of myself, and so you need to take care of yourself as far as health wise. Billy said, no nurse with a purse. Mind free, thank you for the follow. Come to Ireland. I want to go to Ireland. I would like to go to Ireland. What were you asking, my holy kings? I didn't know you were still here, Aaron. I thought maybe you went away. Most women are attracted to a bank account. The thing about it is, that could be a very long conversation. And I was having this conversation with someone yesterday, a loved one yesterday. This is my opinion, okay? This is my opinion. When a woman chooses her spouse, right? She's not just choosing a partner, she's also choosing her life, what her life is going to look like. She's going to choose where she's going to live, her lifestyle in general, right? And especially when you talk about having a family, right? A lot of women, they can take care of, they just say a woman, she's, doing the bare minimum, but she's able to take care of herself, right? And why would she sign herself up to struggle or to do worse than what she was doing before she got in that situation? Women, especially if you talk about having a family, they're putting their body on the line. I think that people don't understand the severity of childbirth. A woman's body changes, her hormones change. A woman can die during childbirth. I almost died during childbirth. And there's no guarantee. I told this to my daughter. I said, baby, when you think about getting married, you think about having kids, only have kids if you want to, because there could be a chance that you might be raising those children by yourself. Life could go any number of ways. Not that I want you to live in fear, but only have children if you want to have children. If you don't want to have children, don't have children. But I think that, sometimes I feel like people don't look at the severity of bringing life into this world and what that costs for a lot of women. And if a woman is doing all that, wouldn't you want to take care of her if she's carrying your offspring? Wouldn't you want to take care of her and make sure that she has what she needs, make sure she's comfortable? It's not about the money, but the men that have daughters in the room, you have a daughter. The men in the room that have daughters. Yes, my name is Tabitha. The men that have daughters, would you, and you see that your daughter, she's able to take care of herself, or she's just living at home with you, but she's doing okay, you providing for your daughter. Would you want her to get with the man that's going to make her life harder, where she's going to be struggling? Or would you want to get with the man that you know is going to take care of her needs, that she's going to have a comfortable life? I don't think that it's wrong for a woman to want to have a man that's going to provide, because women pull, the average woman, I think, pulls their weight. She's going to cook, she's going to clean, she's going to do your laundry, she's going to provide you other things that you want for her. Like, why shouldn't a woman be able to be taken care of? I don't think that that's, you know, being a gold digger just because you want somebody that you know is going to be able to provide for you and your children. Stuff costs money in this world. Clothes cost money. It costs money to live. Electricity, water, food, everything costs money, right? And especially if you're talking about creating a family, right? It costs money. And they said you have 3 daughters. If you don't get that time, what you gonna do if you don't get that in time? You still going to go without? What do you mean, Lorenzo? Make life as simplistic as possible for your daughters. No hardships. You can have everything today and lose everything tomorrow. I don't know. I teach my girls, go out there and get it for themselves. You go out there, you focus on yourself, you work on yourself, have passions and goals in life, right? Take care of yourself, have your own money. I teach Shaya that go out and you're gonna have to go out and make your own money so you can take care of yourself. Don't rely on the man to take care of you. Now, when it comes time and you're talking about a relationship, that's a bit different. You want to be with somebody that has something to offer you, just in case y'all decide to have children. Because, okay, like in my case, I couldn't work when I was carrying my girls. I couldn't work. They told me, you need to stop working if you want to keep your baby and you don't want to go into early labor and risk the possibility of your baby not surviving. You need to stop working. I pushed myself. What happens? What happened? You know, luckily I had a savings and I had I was able to take care of myself. But what if a woman doesn't have that? She's been put in that situation and she can't take care of herself. What if she don't have? What if her guy that she's with? What if he can't, like? You understand what I'm saying? It's not about going after a man for what he has, but if you're talking about, especially if you're talking about a family, I think that he should be able to care for his family. Veronica says she could not work during her pregnancy. There's women that just want to live off the system. There are women that want to live off the system, but the average woman, I don't think, wants to live off the system. What other solutions do you have besides codependency if you're still going to go with that? I think that so me as a woman, and I teach my girls to be able to take care of yourselves. Be able to take care of yourselves. Have your own money. Work. Get the things that you want for yourself. But when it's time for you to be in a relationship, if you want to be in a relationship, be in a marriage, that man has to be able to provide something because he's going to want something from women. Men want stuff from men. It goes both ways. Women want stuff from men. Men want stuff from women. That's the truth of the matter. That's it. We are all adults here. It goes both ways. Men expect things from women, and women are going to expect things. That's just the reality. Men want stuff from women. It's mainly men in the room. You guys expect things from a woman. I think the men in here that have daughters could agree that when their daughter is talking about dating, marriage. They want that man that to come with something. Thank you, Shampoo Beard. No, this isn't a park. I live here, Pero. Chill, how's it going? Thank you, 13. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You coming to Texas to visit me? Are you really, Shampoo Beard? When a woman doesn't work, where does she get the money to buy you something? If you're the only source of income, it means she's buying you stuff with your money. Okay. Okay. Just look at it like this. If you're living with a woman, whether she's your wife or living girlfriend, whatever, is she cooking for you? Is she cleaning for you? Is she doing your laundry? Is she providing other services to you? I see Angela. She put money back on you with your own money. It's showing that she's still. Nate from TikTok Live said she put money back on you with your own money. It's showing that she still care for you. Marry a man you can provide for him. How he can provide and protect his family during hard times. A man should have ambition. He need to have that dog in him. My holy king said, with all my money. If you get with a woman, you get married, and you feel like your money is it only belongs to you, right? Okay, I get that. If you get with a woman, right, and you want your money to be your money and her money to be her money, right, then you need to do half of everything else. If y'all gonna be being roommates, then you need to do half of your stuff, and that's not even talking about bringing children, because you can't split the child labor, right? Can you carry a baby half of the time? Can you put your body through half of that? Don't even bring kids into the world if you're talking about doing half, splitting it down the middle, because you can't do that. You wash your own clothes, you wash your own dishes, you cook your own food. Yeah, if you want to split it down the middle, you won't be roommates. Be roommates. You cook your own food. You wash your own laundry, wash your own dishes. You take care of your stuff. But don't talk about having kids, because how is their half? Well, then that's okay then. Then you do half of your work. Don't you wash your clothes. You take care of yourself. I'm from the US, from Texas. Pastor Ezra, welcome in. I don't get that. MMM, welcome in. I am not Harry. If you do all that, what is she good for? Why? If you do all that, what is she good for? That's what you're asking? True son, how's it going? If you do all that, well, what are you good for then? What are you good for then? What's the reason why she has you? A woman can go out and get a man, okay? I don't care if she's considered the most unattractive woman. A woman can go out and get a man. I don't know, Lorenzo. You told me what's the difference between a husband and a roommate. A woman can go out and get a man. She don't have to be the most attractive looking woman, but a woman can get a man. Paying the bills, maintaining the house, providing. I don't know. Your argument was saying if she buys you a gift, she's buying it with your money. I want you guys to know I'm so grateful that you come on and I have these conversations with y'all, because I've learned a lot about humans and men this last 400 days of coming on live. You're right, Mike. A woman can get a man, but not always a good husband. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. If you're gonna be talking about yours and mine, this is my money, that's your money, what's the point of being married? When you talk about being married, the two become one. This ain't no yours and mine. It's ours. And if you still want to have that mentality of this my money, it's your money, you don't need to be married. Roommates, we live together, we're splitting everything down the middle. As roommates. 13 said the men responses in this conversation always amaze. They amaze me too. No, marriage isn't. Marriage is about a partnership. It's not about. No. The Irish concept works best in my opinion. I think so too. If you want to keep things separate, what's the point of being married? And if you want, if you want to look at statistics show that that marriage benefits men more than it does women. That's not me saying that. That's what the studies show. That in today's world, that it benefits men more than it does women. A lot of men, okay, homes are being brought. A lot of women are buying homes now, right? And a lot of men argue, they say, well, that's women being divorced using the divorce money. And it's not. It's unmarried women who have never been married, buying up homes. Marriage is a give and take. There's no other way around it. Yeah, it's we have to choose our spouses wisely. I agree. I will say this, there is a lot of wonderful men in this world. But there's more not wonderful men than there is wonderful. There's wonderful guys in this world. I get the pleasure of interacting with a lot of great men, you know. But there's also and there's also a lot of bad women in this world. Women that don't care. Women that are out for themselves. Physics Bro said my wife has her own account because she knows that I would be quite upset seeing how she spends. That's so funny. But I feed that account generously. In fact, that's wonderful, Physics Bro. You very welcome, TJ. One flesh but two bank accounts. You trying to rob me through marriage but can't be my roommate 50-50? Lorenzo, what have you been through? Why is your outlook? That is not what I'm saying. Marnie! One flesh but two bank accounts. Marnie! Do whatever works for you. If you wanna live with a woman, do 50-50. If she wants to sign up for that, more power to y'all. Do whatever works for you. Do whatever you want to do. It's none of my business. I don't care. But all I'm saying, if you're gonna be married, it shouldn't be yours and mine. That's yours and this is mine. That's your money. This my money. It shouldn't be like that. Ain't no 50-50. There's no 50-50. Ain't no 50-50. Some men use that vulnerability, and yes, women are dumb to notice that, but hey, maybe they get better. I was saying one flesh, two bank accounts is crazy. It's just too much hurt going on now, relationships. BKD, how you doing? I don't think there's no 50-50. And we gonna do 50-50. You live at your house. We live in separate places. You live in your house, have your space. I live in my house, have my own space. We can do 50-50 and we can hang out. Hang out when we want to spend time with each other. Physics bro say 36 years of ours, not yours and mine. Yeah, when you get married, there ain't that's yours and mine. It's ours. That's not what you're saying. Marnie! I don't know where this chick went. Marnie! She gonna get in trouble when she come back home. So 50-50, I'm at my house, you at your house. I pay your light bill, you pay mine. Make it no. If I'm living in my home space, I'm paying my own bills. No, it's not you paying my bills. It's you over there. You pay your bills, and I take care of mine. She is trouble. Yes, she is. You have one Tabby cat? No, if you want to do that, do 50-50. You live at your house, and we just hang out, spend time with each other sometimes. How you doing, Halo? Air, how you doing? But I reserve the right to raise. If she buys an $800 dress, no $800 dress. What about a $300 dress, physics, bro? How about you were working before we married, and then when we get married, then you quit working and leave me with all the responsibility? Marnie! Well, if there's no kids involved, it's all about what you guys agree on. Everybody is different. 500 and below you can live with. That's reasonable. That's more than reasonable. Melvin, how's it going? Erica Song, how's it going? Thank you for the follow. You're not talking about kids, right? Because you don't want any more kids, right? If you don't want kids, you already have kids, and you want a spouse, right? If she's gonna be working, you want her working, my holy kings. If she's gonna be working, then that's fine. Y'all both can work, y'all both can contribute, and y'all can both share the responsibilities of the housework and stuff, washing dishes, laundry, and stuff like that. Jopat, how's it going? GC, welcome in. If you both working, contributing to the bills, share everything else, the house responsibilities, upkeep, and stuff like that. So you pay all your bills and I pay all my bills at two different houses, 50-50 to you? Yeah. You can live in your space, have your space, I have my space, and we can hang out every now and then. And you can go back to your house, I can go back to my house. I don't see what's wrong with using our adult brains, eyeballs, and see what needs to be done and taking care of it. But sometimes people have to be told, Mike. They can see like a kitchen full of dishes and be like, oh, that's not my job. How you doing, Jeremy? Welcome in. Some people they have different bedrooms. I didn't know this, but living in my lifestyle, living in a tiny house, there are people that live in separate homes. They're married, but they live in separate homes. The woman have her space, and the man have his space, like his own house. I gotta go find Marnie. There are a lot of people that do it. There are a lot of people, you know, they live in the same house, but they have different bedrooms. Money. Keeps the relationship fresh. Money. DJ Ty Brown. Money. Oh. Money. Money. I can't walk so far because my reception gonna cut out. Today's cash is the biscuit. I'm doing good, Florence. Thank you, Topat. Marriage is just a money grab fairy tale. Why you say that? Because I guarantee you, women is not getting the type of money that you think out of marriage. You think a woman is getting married just for money? Maybe if that man is rich, but the average woman is not getting no money out of no marriage. I guarantee you. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Sit down. Sit. Sorry, y'all. You can get in trouble. I'm gonna put you in timeout. She was way over by the neighbor's house. Okay, let me catch back up, guys. Most women marry for security. I don't think so. Not anymore, my holy kings. Statistics show that women, especially if they have kids, that is their life quality goes down after getting married. Like, some women, they get married, they don't have kids. They have kids, they get divorced for whatever reason, and they struggle. I don't know. So would I choose to be single or married? I don't know. Like I say, I believe marriage is a calling. A lot of you, a lot of men come on here and they say, "Oh, why you're not married? You should be married. You need to get married." You know what? You enjoy hanging out with me. I get married. That's going. They're not gonna be no tabby. They're not gonna be no more tabby land. I'm not gonna have no time. I get to come on here and hang out with you guys because I'm not married. If I get married, all that's gonna change. Who's initiating divorce and why? I think unless a man has a substantial amount of money, ain't no woman looking to marry him to just get paid. Now, I'm not saying that doesn't happen, but for the average woman, she's not marrying because of what a man has. She's marrying for love. Now, like I said, that's not to say that there are not women out there they're not users, because there are, but the average woman is not getting married to a man to take him for all his money. Now, if you got money, you're rich, you're an athlete, you got something going for you, you have to be careful because there are like that. Why would you have to leave Tabbyland? You think, would my husband want me on here talking to different men? We talked about it the other day. Majority of men in the room said that they wouldn't want their woman to have male friends. My ex married me for security. She made it clear afterwards. I'm sorry you experienced that. It happens. Chappie, how you doing? To tell you I never really loved you is devastating to say. Be calm and transparent about things. I want to go on record as being the clear exception to that. But you saw it the other day, Physics Bro, right? There were, men in the room saying that they didn't want their woman to have male friends. That has been my experience. Man, my hair tangled. There's nothing natural about marriage. Why people involve state. What I don't understand, a lot of men, some men talk a lot about, marriage benefiting the women. But over the years and stuff, women didn't have access to a lot of things. Women couldn't own property. They couldn't have bank accounts. They couldn't have credit cards. Women had to depend on a man for their security because they couldn't um, do things on their own. Now it's different. Women can buy land and they can live on their own. They can work and provide for themselves. But for many years, it wasn't that case. That was 1,000 years ago. It wasn't that long ago. It was not that long ago that when did women be able to get bank accounts, credit cards? It wasn't thousands of years ago, TJ. Husband should not have female friends, and wife should not have male friends. My Holy King said no male friends, Tabby, unless they're gay. How you doing, Damien? 13 said that was the 50s. It wasn't that so much long ago. Post woman saying the independent woman movement is a big flex. I think, you guys know me. I have no interest in being a boss lady, a boss bee, none of that. I just, I like being a mama. I like being able to take care of myself. A little women have been liberated for a long time. I don't know about that, TJ. Purpose for marriage, and now you are wondering why the institution is failing. Causes a lot of breakup and divorces. Women before, it wasn't that long ago, women, um, you know, had to depend on marriage to get their, survival needs met. Now, and for a while, it has been different. Women can work, they can do stuff for themselves, they can live on their own. But, if you just look at statistics shows that that men benefit more from marriage than women do. That's what the numbers say. That's not me saying that. You can go look it up for yourself. I am not. I feel like marriage, even with all that, is still a blessing. I've said that before. I'm not against marriage, but I think that men and women especially, should look at marriage in a very realistic way. It's not all roses and sunshines. You're going to have trouble. It is a lot of compromise. It's a lot of compromise. It's not easy. And I think it is a calling. A it is a ministry. Marriage is a ministry, and I believe you have to be called to it. We had to acknowledge that our structure inherent in capitalism is catching up. I agree with that. Men do. That's a cap. Men don't benefit more. You would never get married. So we end up these petty arguments over money 50-50. I'm shocked that that's a tip. Most men work and women had no choice to remain homemaker. How you doing, Aaron? I don't know. You guys don't have to agree with me. You can look it up for yourself. Marriage is a trap for women. For men, marriage is a trap for men. How is it a trap? 13 said no cap. It's been studied. I have plans. Just do work around the house. I'm not about to scam yourself. A lot of women are saying the same thing nowadays, that marriage is a trap for women. Forget that marriage is a commitment to God. It is a covenant. I need to pull up some weeds. Have made another garden bed and it's a bunch of grass and weeds. I need to fix it. Excuse me. What stats we look up? Okay, just Google. Do men or women benefit more from marriage nowadays? No need to say he'd love to get married again. I tried to, my friend. Excuse me, guys. If you want to get married, okay? If you want to get married, get married. If you don't want to be married, don't get married. But don't be out here sleeping around. That's all I got to say about it. I'm not talking about where to look up. So we end up... What were you saying? What were you saying, Mike? Why do people in the West expect love for marriage? Because I think we've moved past that whole getting married as, for survival as far as women or alliances, Roland, how you doing? I think most people look at marriage nowadays as like for a partnership or for love. Ask God for a partner to be very detailed about what you want. I'm doing good, Roland. How do I afford to live off grid? It was a lot of money up front, but it has paid for itself. The idea of husbands loving their wives is a biblical concept. You're right. My favorite car, Volkswagen Beetle. Thank you for the follow. I don't know. I don't like. We talk about this a lot, and it's a topic that I'm okay with, but I don't like to debate it because, you know, you should do whatever it is that you want to do. If you want to get married, get married. If you don't want to get married, don't get married. But you can't be out here just sleeping around. You know, you can't say I don't want to be married, but yet you sleeping with people. That's not how it's supposed to be. How you doing, Yaya? How's it going, baby? How did it go, mama? What do you mean, Lorenzo? It was okay? Did you get your results back? We talk about the Bible a lot, then delve into who's supposed to do what we ain't gonna do. I don't know. Do whatever do whatever works for you and your partner. I don't know if I did good on the extended response part. Oh, heater cooling. I live in a tiny house. Roz, how's it going? How you doing, Roz? Mary at City Hall, don't waste money. Good people. Mike says it's kind of spelled out. User 333, welcome in. I'm doing good, Miss Lady. I'm doing very good. I feel the best relationship have set and shared responsibilities. I do too. What may work, I think that you should do whatever works for you and your spouse. Do what works for you and your spouse. What may work for one couple may not work for the next couple. Do whatever works for you. As long as both of you guys are happy and y'all needs are being met. If I can provide me as an example, if I can provide at least the way I'm supposed to, then I don't need to be worried about marriage. Trouble comes into my marriage when the world concepts exceed and supersedes that of the Bible. Do I ever get lonely? No. I don't get lonely. I don't feel lonely. Oh, yay for your son's graduation. Yay. You excited? The phrase 50-50 seems to invoke anger, but share responsibility just as stated differently. I don't know. I don't know. Because I think when you say 50-50, people thinking like, this is what you're going to do, this is what I'm going to do. But it doesn't always look that way, you know? TikTok is the new man. Is that mesquite tree that's going to provide flower for you in the fall trying to hug me? Maybe. Maybe. Thank you, Todd. I don't know. Do whatever works for you and your person. It's different for everybody, you know? Whatever's important to you, find somebody that's willing to give that to you. I think it's that simple. Whatever is important to you, whatever you feel like you need and you want, find somebody that's willing to give it to you. Daily Double, how you doing? Sean Cheerio, how are you? 13 said, if I'm married, I want 100% because I'm giving 100% to my spouse. Okay. She did take her test. Yeah, you still there? Let's see if she's still. I'm using the hotspot for my phone. Would I marry? Maybe. I don't know. It's not high up on the list right now, but maybe one day. This is what I feel. This is what I feel. Me. I think that there are other things in life, other great things, that you can experience in life than getting married. That's not, to denote that marriage is something negative. I believe marriage is wonderful. But I will say it again, marriage is a calling. That's not everybody's calling. Everybody is not called to marriage. Some people are called to a life of singleness. And nothing wrong with that. Neither is better than the other. Being single is not better than being married, and vice versa. I think the answer is yes, just not none of y'all. People ask me a lot, do you feel lonely? I don't feel lonely. I don't feel lonely out here. I don't feel lonely. Love the confidence, but it's not enough? What do you mean? If you want to get intimate, I agree, marriage is necessary if you want to get intimate. Yes, this is my hair. Marriage is a blessing, right? Singleness is a blessing. Both can be hard. Pick your heart. In marriage, you're going to have troubles. Do you want to deal with them? Do you find that they're easier for you than being single? Okay, get married. If you by yourself and you feel like maybe that's not it for me, I can be okay by myself, then stay by yourself. I'm in the U.S. OJ, welcome in. Thank you, Snowflakes. I now prefer a simple life. If that woman crossed my path, I'll go from there. Depending on what you believe, there's a lot of ineligible people out there because so many people are divorced. It's not a sin, fornication is. Why can't people understand that just because you live away from everything doesn't mean that you're lonely? Yeah. I had a business before user 583, and I do work too. I do have a little job. Some people, they by themselves and they feel lonely. Some people, they're surrounded by people and they feel lonely. Just because I'm away from people, that doesn't mean I feel lonely. Loneliness is a state of mind. When I want to be around people, there are times when I want company, I want to be around people, and I go be around people. But I don't feel that way all the time. Yeah, I'm at peace. I like my life the way it is. I'm very content. I'm joyful. I wake up in the morning happy. Yeah, you can be married and still be lonely. Anya, welcome in. Tim, how's it going? Oh, okay. Thank you, Tim. Miss Lady said, I like being alone because I love me. I know that's right. I know that's right. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Tim, for the March star. I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, Miss Lady. Is lonely will make people happy? Huh? Phoenix Bro say, I love being alone, but it doesn't happen often. Aww. And Trava is going to be hosting a lot of weddings. Don't hoard junk, people. How are you? Welcome in. Hold on, guys. I'm going to put you on mute for a minute. I'm going to make a phone call. Hold on. Alright, y'all. I'm back. I had to call my baby. Lovely Mika, how you doing? Thank you, Ross, for the fairy heart. Oh, it's cute. Thank you, Lovely Mika. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you, Ross. I'm doing good, Lovely Mika. I'm doing very good. Ross, you just reached member level number 36. You, Brent, and Mike are up there. Thank you, Lovely Mika, for the high bear. Not alright, guys, yet. Like a few more minutes. 7 more minutes. And it'll be alright, guys. Thank you, Lovely Mika, for the roses. Rafael, how's it going? I like that name. From Argentina. How are you? I had to call and check on my baby. I don't want to beat Marnie up. She was way in the front of the property where she shouldn't be. Where there's a road. She gonna get in trouble. She gonna get in trouble. When she saw me, she tucked her head down. Where am I from? I'm from Texas. I'm in the U.S. Thank you, Rafael. Today is good, Slow Lane. How you been? She right here. Can I post a transcript of my lip reading? What did I say, Physics Bro? What did I say? What did I say? No, I didn't. Way too many curse words. No, I didn't. Had to work. Oh, you just got home. Way too many curse words. That's so funny. I hope you get some good rest. PKT85, welcome in. What is your plan for the future to retire? You will need health care as you age and savings. What is that smell? I don't know my name, but I was away. Everybody doing good. Roz, Yo-Yo gonna be going to Georgia on Monday. So they were supposed to have one more game, and but now the one that got canceled last week, they moved it to the to the end of the season. And but Yo-Yo says she's over it. She says she's over it. So this Saturday will be her last game. She's only gonna miss. She was supposed to just miss one game, but she's gonna miss the last two. She said she'd rather go Georgia. Young Miner, thank you for the follow. But they're good. My mom is, she doing okay. I'll call her when I get off live because she called me. As far as retirement, I don't know. I have it worked out. I'll figure it out. Just saying I wasn't ignoring. No. I was saying because Roz is at level, member number 35, level number 35, I think, 35 or 36, one of them. Was it 36? You, Mike, Brent, and Roz had the highest levels. If you haven't started at Rock, already get started. Roz is 36. Silas, how you doing? Welcome back in. Steve from Kenya. Steve-O, how are you doing? Carla, welcome in. How's it going? Thank you, Roz, for the fairy high. Oh, it blew a little kiss. Oh, thank you for helping me out with my live goal. Papa Hone, how's it going? Yeah, it gets really, really hot out here. It does get hot in the summertime. Ronnie, welcome in. Gabby, welcome in. How's it going? So, guys, tonight we are. How you doing, Ronnie? It is poetry night, spoken word. If you like to write, you can come back and share your poetry. I'm gonna be back on at 8:30 Central Time. I don't have any poems ready. Maybe I'll work on something today. Thank you guys for liking the live on YouTube and TikTok. Kurt, welcome in. Alamik, how's it going? Daniel, welcome in. I kind of want to do something with Yaya while Yo-Yo is gone. I don't know, maybe take a short road trip or something. I don't know. It's been a while since me and her did something by ourselves. Thank you, Kurt. I appreciate that. Oh, Rover said face card valid. I appreciate you. What did I do to entertain myself? I don't know. I live stream a lot. I'm here twice a day. And I'm on YouTube too. I don't know, anything outside. I really like spending time in nature. I walk, I forage, look for wild edible plants. I'm always taking pictures of flowers, the birds, the deer, all kinds of stuff. And I spend time with family. Hang out with my mama. And I don't know. I like to travel, I like road trips, but I mainly like to be outside. Camping, I do like camping. So I've never like stayed in the state park, like gone and took my tent or something like that. I want to do that. I need to get a tent though. Alright guys, I need to call my mama back. She called. She probably asking about Yaya. Y'all please pray for my baby. She said that she's unsure how she did on the last part of the test. Pray for my baby. You know. Sometimes I think she struggles with a little bit when it comes to writing just because, you know, English is her second language and sometimes she kind of struggles with those sentences, formulating those sentences, you know. But we just gonna pray. We're gonna pray that she passed. Numbers legend. Alright guys. Encounter a bear. We don't have any bears here. Maybe a couple hours more north of me. Thank you, my holy kings. All right, guys, I'll be back on this evening at 8:30 for Poetry Night. I'll be dual streaming. I hope everyone has a wonderful and blessed day. Thank y'all for spending time with me, offering perspective and your thoughts on various things. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, TJ. TJ, I appreciate you. I know that your schedule is different now, but I really appreciate you coming in with me. Thank you, Roz. Blessings to you. Thank you, Physical. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you. Thank you, Brent. All right, y'all. See you guys.